Hello, everybody, and welcome, and thank you so much for joining me. My name is Adrian, and today we're going to be playing some Hearts of Iron 4 as a Fascist Sweden. Okay, so this is my second recording session. I did mean to stream this, but my internet actually just went down, so I'm going to have to record this offline. So you'll be receiving this on YouTube at some point in the future. Okay, so last we left off, we are the Sve Reich. We are a new Swedish empire that I'm building up. And if we take a look at our armies here, we have one group of 18 divisions that are in the west of our country, garrisoning Denmark, Norway, our own home ports of Sweden. We do have some Australian and looks like American volunteers as well. So Australia and some American volunteers are up here, kind of caused me some trouble. We're about to push them back, I think, into the sea. So that's nice. And we do have, let's see here, on the eastern front, we are fighting the Soviet Union. So we're facing the big red behemoth. The Axis faction here in the south, the German Reich, Yugoslavia, Hungary, Romania, Bulgaria. It looks like they are pushing into Soviet territory, although it looks like the invasion is stalled out just a smidge. Let's see here. They have, what does it say here? This is like 250 divisions. So they are here trying to invade. So what we're going to do is first we're going to cut off this pocket up here in what used to be Finland. This is now Soviet territory. I think this is our Archangelisk round in this area. So we're going to cut these men off here. Looks like the Soviets have maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 divisions or so up here that are kind of camped out here. So we're going to get rid of them. We're cutting off some troops here as well. We've taken Leningrad, so we're holding a line there. So first things first is I do need to reorganize this front line here. So let's go ahead, and I do want to cancel all orders. So we have two army groups. We have one of 5 motorized here in the north. So we're going to finish that up in just a bit. I think that'll do just fine. And then here, this is our main force of 58 divisions. I have a lot of infantry, absolutely a lot of infantry, some cavalry, a lot of motorized. I am producing looks like 8 armored divisions of panzers. These are medium tanks. We're getting equipment pretty fast, I would say, at least decently fast. Remind me to get some. Yeah, okay, we're getting military police because we have some unrest issues actually now, considering everything. So let's check out our production here. We are producing a lot of infantry equipment. We're actually about to get weapons 3, so we're going to start to get assault rifles. We're going to get some Panzer Shreks, improved anti-tank, infantry weapons, things like that, RPGs. So we're producing tanks 3.04 per day, as well as actually we have medium tanks too, the STRV M42s. And we're actually producing about 6 a day, so our armored battalions are going to come up to strength pretty quickly. There is a problem, though, is that we do have an issue with oil. Is we don't have enough oil. We need 43, and we only have 8. So we have a deficit of 35. So a lot of our tanks are produced really slowly, which is a shame. Let's see here. I do have some improved artillery and such, dockyards and such, that are being kind of destroyed. We're building a lot of heavy cruisers, which is okay. There's not much going on with the naval game. Let's check it out here. I do have one fleet that's actually, I believe, in combat, maybe. I have a lot of submarines for now. Yeah, the UK, basically, they control the Baltic. So anywho, let's just go to speed 3. Let me reorganize this. Let me reorganize this front here. So I do want to have this as my front line, and I'm actually going to change up this offensive order. What I do want to do is I want to push up right to here, right along this river. And we'll do something like that. And so we'll push in. We'll let the troops prepare. I do have my 5 motorized troops up here. They're going to go ahead and take... this is actually Murmansk. Yeah, this is Murmansk. It used to be a Finnish territory. So I was considering coming down here into the Baltics. I would definitely like to take Estonia, Latvia, maybe even invade Lithuania at some point. or another. But we do need to take care of the Soviets here in the north. I probably can't make any offensive pushes until I at least get, I would say, a fair good chunk of this pocket cleared out. So let's go ahead and let's go on speed. Excuse me, speed 3 is good. We have forward observers, okay. So let's check out some of the stats. I've lost about 123,000 men in this conflict. The UK has lost about 200,000. The British Raj has lost a lot as well. Australia, Finland lost a lot of men fighting me. And then we have here the Soviet Union, Soviet-Swedish War. We're actually winning so far. We're winning quite a bit. Let's see. I've lost about 92,000 men to the Soviets. I have about 426,000 left to be recruited. Germany's lost about 500,000 or so. Italy's paid dearly. Romania as well. Japan has lost a lot in their fight. And then, but I mean, the Soviet Union has lost a lot more. Look at here, about 2 million. So, probably looks like the Axis have taken more casualties. We over here. I mean, 2 million men though from just the Soviet Union. That is pretty significant. That's pretty significant. So, unfulfilled import requests. Okay, so Germany's not able to get me the resources that I need, which is a shame. Let's keep researching our doctrine. We're going to need that land doctrine. Missing equipment production. We're not producing any fighters, need close air support. I don't really have the factories for it. I have barely 50 military factories. Looks like steel, tungsten, and oil is what we're lacking. I might even have to change some of our resource policies to account for this. I have 42 civilian factories and then 16 from occupation, and I actually get 14 from exports. So in order to probably get the resources that we need, you know, especially steel, the tungsten, and the oil, I might actually have to change my my laws. Because right now we're on export focus, which is half of our resources go to market. It does improve our construction, our factory, and our research time. But if I go to closed economy, there's no resources that are exported. So maybe we'll have to consider that. Let's see here. Insufficient resources. Yep. Resistance to occupation. There is some. Let's go ahead and check it out here. So we do have some in Denmark, Finland. Actually, quite a bit of Finland. It's actually pretty high. So there's that to contend with. We do have a lot of garrison divisions, about 18. I want to add military police to most of these formations. Let's go ahead and add a little more, actually. We'll just put them on the coast. Yeah. And let's actually come over here, and I do want to train up a little more. We'll just do one batch of some new troops there. We'll deploy them in Stockholm, and then I'll have them go to this field marshal here. Okay, so let's see how that rolls for now. I will let all my troops get into the positions that they need to be into. We're defending Leningrad. Ooh, looks like the enemy is actually pushing up in here. What's going on here? Soviets are trying to make some gains. Okay, very interesting. So it looks like we are getting ready for this. I need these motorized, so we're gonna have to make that a little quick because I do need those motorized over here. Let's check out how does my commander feel here. He feels like we're actually probably in a pretty good spot. Okay, it's not bad. So we have 7 divisions defending Leningrad, 7 divisions opposing us in Leningrad, and then we have a lot here. Although they are taking some attrition, which is kind of a shame. So we will have to be cautious. We'll have to be cautious. Yeah. And then we have definitely a foothold here. I do want to prepare for that somehow or another. Let's check out how do my garrison troops do with resistance. So they're able to get the resistance down a little bit, which is not bad. Let's see here. So this plan is ready to be executed. So let's go ahead and execute that. We need to take their supply port here in Murmansk, and then we should be fairly decent up here in the north, I would say. Let's actually go ahead and modify this plan just a smidge. After they get to that point, we'll come over here. Yeah. Okay, so they'll finish up what they have to do up here in the north. Those motorized will do just fine. We have encircled one little pocket over here. This is actually a light tank division is what it looks like, so we'll have to prepare for that. And then it looks like here we're ready for this invasion. So So we'll go ahead and I think we can execute this. Although we'll let them get the preparation bonus. You know, I'm not in any rush. It's September 1941. We actually launched the invasion in June. So far we've done fairly well holding it against the Soviet Union. We do have 58 divisions. The Germans are helping us. So things aren't bad. You know, I actually think that we're doing fairly well for ourselves. What's going on here? Some Finnish troops here. They're still trying to, there's still that little pocket. Let's see. One of these days we should definitely deploy some panzers for sure. We're having pretty decent production. I'm waiting for my political capital build up just a little bit. Unfulfilled import requests. Okay, so we have improved oil plants. Once I have a lot of this repair work done, I'm trying to build up synthetics. I'm really kind of trying to push for synthetics. These guys are actually damaging some of my civilian factories, which is a shame. And I do have a lot of civilian factories anyway, so that's nice, but still, it's a little disheartening to know that my resistance is a problem. Let's see. We can't research any industrial tech until 1943, so we can hold off on some of that. Engineering, we do have this radar station here, and then some stuff coming up in 1942. So I guess we'll just go for the sake of research. We'll go for that. We'll go for some of those research stations. I mean, radar stations. I don't use them that often, but that's okay. Okay, so looks like my commander. How does he feel about all this? Division is still preparing for the attack. We're going there. He's moving troops about. I'm not sure if he has enough men to actually deal with that. If we check out our total army stats, we have 522,000 men in the field, and most of them have all the equipment that they could ever use. I have 54,000 infantry equipment in reserve, actually. So that's really cool. 4,000 towed artillery, 1,000 motorized. Let's go ahead and check out how my weapons too. We'll be getting this one. So we can get this in 1942, and we need to get those support weapons for. So we need to get some of that. Night vision would be nice, but that's in 1943. Infantry, anti-tank, Panzer Shreks, Piats, things like that. We do need those. Mechanized one would also be very nice. I would like some more mechanized. Right now we have only motorized troops, which is usually just trucks and such. Let's go to support battalions. We could probably do a lot of these. These would be kind of nice. And maintenance companies would be nice for armored divisions. Logistics, field hospitals, signal companies. Okay, armor. We could in 1943 research new medium tanks, although I don't know if I'll do that. Improved artillery comes in 1942, which is nice. We actually get advanced artillery. Rocket artillery, improved anti-tank, anti-air. We don't have significant anti-air problems, so we might be okay. Maybe the naval game, battle cruisers, maybe some battleships, but I don't have a lot of dockyards anyway. You know, I only have 21. I think the UK has like either double or triple that, so you know, what can I do? We're actually getting a lot of equipment for these divisions here, these armored divisions. So that's really nice, actually. It's really nice to know. We're about to change our trade law, which is very good. And then let's see, how does this guy feel? Is his troops done preparing? I want to make sure he gets that full preparation bonus if I can really help it. It looks like a lot of his troops are actually moving around. They're doing stuff. So supply may eventually be a problem on this front. I'm not certain, but it looks like that's kind of what's going on. Looks like these motorized here, they're having maybe some more trouble than I anticipated. Okay, so we have some national focus. We have a national focus done. We've been having a fighter focus. I actually, I haven't really been building too many of. I mean, I haven't been researching too much of these here, these national foci, just because we've kind of run out of options a little bit. Secret weapons, nuclear effort. I could try that. Large navy, destroyer effort, capital ship effort, rocket effort, special forces. That wouldn't be bad. Marines. Let's go, I guess, for submarine effort. Let's modify our government. I do think I don't want to go here to total mobilization. We're going to stick at war economy because I need my manpower. Manpower is really important. Right now we're at service by requirement, which is pretty significant. But we get a huge industrial penalty if we go to all adults serve. So we're going to try and stay away from that. We have about 405,000 manpower. If we can keep losses at a minimum, then we'll be okay for the rest of the day or for the rest of the campaign. But we'll have to see how that goes. I'm either considering limited exports or just closed economy. I'm going to go for closed economy because we need our resources. We produce a lot. It's just that we are exporting a lot, which is a problem. So let's try and remedy that a little bit. Fixing up a lot of factories and such, which is awesome. We have 40 factories. Okay, so from occupation. Okay, so 40 factories is not bad. That's actually pretty good. It looks like this guy, is he still trying to prepare? I think he's moving troops around and such, so it's a long front that he's trying to consider taking right now. I actually do have a lot of men here in the south, so let's modify this plan a little bit. Okay, so now he actually doesn't feel that confident about this plan. There's a river here for sure. And there's actually a river here as well. Let's see how he feels about that. Inferior enemy. Still needs to plan some stuff. And then he has some troops that are moving around. Okay. So, yeah, the Soviets, they've actually put quite a bit of men on our borders now. We're getting to equal strength. So far, it says that he feels we're stronger, but... you know, it's not always a guarantee. Okay, looks like we're doing okay here in the north. Doing fairly well, okay. And then the garrisons are doing their thing. Garrisons are doing their thing. No orders for him. Let's see. This guy's wow, this guy's a skill 5 actually, which is really nice. And then this guy's a skill 4, and so I'm actually wondering if I should swap these generals, because this guy's far more skilled than this guy. Although I believe, if I'm correct, oh yeah, he's a general. That's right. This guy's a field marshal because he's got 58 divisions. Okay, so maybe we'll just leave it. We'll just leave it for now. Let's see here. So he's still preparing for his plan. Actually, he feels mostly probably prepared. It's October 1941. We could go for this. Wow, 87 days for advanced artillery. Let's go ahead and get that. And then I'll get weapons in just a bit. Weapons for sure. Improved infantry equipment, improved support weapons, and then weapons 3. Looks like a naval invasion. Northwest Germany will be fine. Baltics having some problems. How are we on resources? Looks like we're just missing oil. We're just missing oil. That's about it. Everything else is pretty good. Wow, we lose 8 motorized a day? Holy shit. Okay. And this guy's plan is ready for execution. It's a large river crossing. The division is still preparing, but he feels like he's ready to go. Looks like most of our troops are at full strength over here. I was kind of hoping these guys would be finished up by now with this conflict up here in the north. We have some naval bases here, which is nice. Japan wants a call to arms, but I'm just going to avoid that for now. Soviets have lost 2.5 million men. Fall of Sevastopol. Really? Black Sea has fallen? Okay. Let's go check that out. Oh, wow. Yeah. Legionary Romania took Sevastopol and Crimea. That's cool. And then, are you serious? Italy took all of Africa? Really? Holy shit. Am I playing with Quill 18 or something? That's very impressive. For an AI Italy? I'm very impressed, actually. They did really good. Okay, so let's pause just for a second. First, I want to find out what resources does the Soviet Union have? So if we pushed up into the Baltic, we do get 3 steel, 2 steel here, 24 steel, 28 steel in Moscow. Got a lot of chromium. Some tungsten, that's right. They have oil way over here. Rubber, too. That's nice. They have a lot of oil here in the Caucasus, actually. 126 in Baku. That's in Azerbaijan. Holy shit. That's a lot. And after that, that's going to be just about it. Okay. Ooh, they have oil up here in Pechora. These are the Ural Mountains. So probably what we're going to have to do to defeat the Soviet Union is we're going to need to push them back that far, all the way to the Urals. Let's see here. We're doing okay on supply. They have some ports up here that we can supply our troops from. Any victory points way far out here? Not really. The oil is going to be nice. You can even actually see the oil right here. That's really cool. The marshes and such. It's very cold. One victory point here in Archangelisk. That's right. This is Archangelisk. Okay, so we'll definitely need to push up to there. For now, let's clear this out. And maybe we'll go to the west, take all that, and then come back. And then just go to Archangelisk and supply some troops. Right now, I want to just encircle this huge formation. See, this is what they'll do. This is what they plan that they'll do. That'll be perfect. We'll hold the line for a little while. We don't want to extend the line too much. That would be not good. Can I wait for these armored divisions? I can actually deploy a few already. They're actually going to be trained up in just a bit. They're going to get those M42s. Okay, actually, they just deployed. Very nice. Very nice. Beautiful. So they just deployed. Let's make sure they're going to the right spots. We have excavation. Okay. Let's come over here to inventory. Mechanized. I don't want to get the mechanized right now. It'd be nice to have it. Let's go for weapons 3. And then once something else finishes up, we'll also keep progressing. Okay, let's see. Where did my... They're in Svealand. Svealand. There we go. Excuse me, sorry, just had a sneeze. So this is my 1st Panzer Division. These are medium tanks. They're trained. They're entrenched right now. Let's go ahead and add them to this formation here. They should be there. We're going to put probably all of my armored divisions, for what I can see. We're going to put them over here with my Field Marshal, Army 2. A lot of garrison troops that are... Yeah, we can go ahead and deploy them, actually. I don't really need them to be trained all that well. It's fine if they, you know, they're a little bit green. That's fine. We have a lot of troops garrisoning my important ports and cities and such, so garrison is looking okay. We will add MPs soon. We have a lot of army experience, a lot of naval experience, air experience. We only have 39 convoys, which is interesting. Excuse me. And looks like this invasion is almost ready. Once we get the panzers to him, I think things are going to work out really well. The panzers are going to be nice. Battle plans with no units assigned. Let's see here. Battle plans with no units assigned. Here? And then what about here? This is all 5 divisions. Okay, I'm still getting used to the controls. It's a little weird. I think I figured it out. I've actually had some comments that this campaign has been going pretty well compared to other YouTubers and other YouTube players and such. Aruma may be one interesting consideration. Okay, so I mean, these guys are ready. You know, if they want to deploy and they want to fight, they're ready to go. Can I change? What I'm wondering is, can I change where these guys deploy? It'd really be better if they deployed up here. Or Lapland. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll have them deployed there, and then they can just join up the front. Because really, it's kind of a shame we can't deploy in Finland. That's okay, though. 17% of our population already. Wow, that's a lot. Monthly growth in states. Wow, we get 1.42 manpower per month. That's really nice. And then looks like a lot of our repairs are going pretty well. Some military factories and such are being damaged, but that's probably okay. We actually have really good output, which is nice. Okay, is this force ready? You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and I think I'm gonna go ahead and take a break here, and we're gonna launch this operation in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to subscribe, please click the logo in the corner, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Thank you so much.